the channel. This is Kara, aka the Principal Painter, and today you are getting a bonus video because I've never videoed 2 videos in the same day. But as you all know, I'm doing a collab with Mystery of Diamonds, and we are collabing on lovely Lumina. And she is lovely because we have blinged her up with Tina Burney's sparklers. I will link her website in the description below. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. I am just trying to keep up with Brandy. Again, she is so fast on this diamond painting, and I'm like, I feel like I'm falling behind. Oh no. So again, Brandy and Brandy is Mystery of Diamonds on YouTube, and again, she has become one of my dearest friends, and she's amazing. Go check out her channel and give her some likes and some subscribes. It's again, it's been a pleasure working with her, and again, we're not done. We're not done. Now, let's take care of business before we get to the agenda, because I always have an agenda just so I keep on track. There is a link to a Google Doc below this video. Please comment on my video and fill out the Google Doc to be entered into our giveaways. Again, everyone is eligible that has done that, well, done the Google Doc, and then also you need to comment on all of my videos and all of Mystery of Diamonds videos, and then fill out the Google Doc. So that, and again, we have, again, I'm giving away something today, folks. Oh my gosh, I don't want to give it away. I don't. I love it. It is one of the big tins from Robin of Paddywaxx. Wow. I just don't want to give it away. It's got makeup brushes on it. It's amazing. And by the way, I come unprepared because it's upstairs. So if Marlon can pause the video for a second, I'm going upstairs to get the giveaway. Hey, welcome back. Sorry for the pause. However, I really don't want to send this to anyone. I love it. I want this to be mine. It's got cotton candy, well, looks to be cotton candy in the background, and makeup brushes. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is nowhere to be found on Robin's site again, but this is my giveaway. Again, cotton candy, makeup brushes, what could be better? And look at the inside of it. Washi tape, candy, citrus spritzer. And again, that's one of my favorite scents, a little bubblegum sampler, and oh my gosh, makeup applicators. By the way, you also get a Mona Lisa cover minder. I mean, come on, what could be better than that? And in addition, I'm also providing 2 stickers, and I love stickers. And these are from Tina Burney, Diamond Painting with Sparklers. Look her up on her website. So this is my giveaway. And you also get some gummies as far as candy to add to the mix. So that's my giveaway for this week. So if you stick with me until the end of the video, I will let you know who won. Okay, so that's the business. And again, you have to fill out the Google Doc, and you have to comment on Brandy and my videos. Oh, hello, Bella. All right, so news from the Daniels home. I'm getting a craft room. I'm so excited. Poor Marlon today in 96-degree heat moved out a massive amount of furniture and everything else just to help me out with getting this craft room. I'm so excited. I've ordered an area rug. I've ordered a drafting table. I've ordered some storage stuff from Amazon, and an ergonomic chair, which will help me with my back and everything else. You know, we like to think we're 25. We're not anymore. So, oh my gosh. Sorry, Bella has decided she is thirsty and is slurping up water. But yes, it's coming. I'm so excited. Using super sticky Paddywaxx right here, and it wants to keep the diamonds. So yes, we've cleaned out the room today. Marlon's taken stuff to storage, and it is an exciting time in my life. My son, whenever he arrives again, is gonna go, Mom, what happened to my room? And I'm gonna go, well, sorry son, you never stay here. You always stay with your friends or what have you, and I wanted a craft room, so Marlon is making that happen. Now, he's making that happen with stipulations. And what I mean by stipulations is he's like, okay, well, you've got to make an eye doctor appointment, you've got to make a doctor appointment, you've got to, I'm like, wait a minute, no. But he's serious. He is completely serious. I'm like, okay, I'll go to the dang doctor. And again, Brandy of Mystery of Diamonds and I are both educators, and for those of you that are watching that are educators, we all know we don't take care of ourselves like we need to. And again, I will go to the ends of the earth not to go to a doctor's appointment. Brandy is the same way. It's like, oh, and we advise each other. Go to the doctor, take care of yourself, what have you. Yeah, we don't do it. And there comes a time, and I'm certain it's like that in every other profession as well, but you know, we don't take charge of our health or take care of ourselves as we need to. So I've got to do that. So again, if it takes a dangling carrot, you know, okay, we'll do it. Okay, as you know, with this collab, Brandy and I have been discussing education because, again, we're both educators. So she's a high school teacher, I'm a junior high principal, and we have been discussing just educational things. And I wanted to take a moment this evening to recognize my coaches. As an elementary educator, we started later, we ended later, and we would always laugh in the elementary world. Oh God, those junior high educators, they leave at 3 o'clock, they don't have any responsibilities. And then I got to the junior high level and went, oh my goodness. These teachers don't leave at 3, they don't leave at 6, they don't leave at 10 at night. And again, it's because they're waiting on kids to get picked up and everything else, and the sporting events are just crazy. So if we have athletes that have been left after a game, the coaches stay. The coaches also, after they stay and make sure all of the kids are picked up, oh goodness, I just dropped a black. They do laundry, they do everything, and I have found it just heartwarming, and I respect my coaches tremendously, and I think that they're amazing. And because they, I mean, again, I'm at school on Saturdays doing basketball duty, football duty, whatever, but they're there all the time. And so I got back with my elementary colleagues and was like, okay, we used to make fun of junior high and high school people leaving at 3 and we had to stay till, you know, all hours, whatever, and it's not that way. They work really hard, really hard. They just don't say a whole lot about it. And again, we're a little more dramatic at the elementary level. Okay, there's my little, all right. But at the same time, they're literally doing laundry until 10 o'clock at night so the kids can have fresh uniforms the next day. I never saw that, never thought about that. Like, who does the laundry? Who does the athletes' uniforms? It's the coaches. They do it. And when I'm tired at 9 o'clock at night after having basketball duty or football duty, the coaches are like, okay, there are only athletes left. We'll stay with them. You go home. So I'm forever grateful to my coaches. I really am. They're phenomenal. And again, I never saw it until I became the principal at my junior high. Another thing about being a principal, and again, I'm not trying to brag on myself or be some sort of way, but you know, I had a teacher contact me yesterday. Kara, I know you're on vacation. I'm on a 2-week vacation right now. I'm like, yes, I should not have to worry about school or anything, you know, regarding it, but I always do, and that's fine. That's why I got into the profession I got into. He was like, I need you to sign some forms. Can you meet me at school? And I'm going, sure, no problem. I get up there today, and he was like, okay, well, in addition to what you're signing, we have to go over 42 domains that I've chosen projects to do for the year in my internship. Is that okay? And I'm like, sure, no problem. 42 elements later, I'm going, okay, is it time to go home yet? Really? And he was like, Kara, I'm so sorry to call you out of your house on your vacation. We were both wearing masks. It ended up being fine, but as a principal, you do whatever it takes. And he was like, I'm so thankful that you came up to sign this stuff and you did this stuff. And I'm going, yes, I would absolutely do whatever I needed to do. Part of my job, I believe, as a principal is to direct others in the way of leadership. And if they want to be leaders and they want to get into leadership, I have to help them. And, you know, I talk about my friend Christy, who is, again, a superintendent of schools in another district, but she showed me the way. And so I believe it's my job to show teachers the way as well. So he was like, I can't believe you came up here on vacation. I'm like, it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm not doing anything anyway. So went up, signed his paperwork, went over all of his domains for his administrative project, and that's just what you do. I mean, if you're going to lead, you've got to lead by example. And so, went up, signed his paperwork, got everything taken care of, and he acted like it was an act of Congress, and I'm going, no, it's fine, I'm good. So that's whatever it takes. I mean, again, if you're in a leadership position at your job or in a leadership role in your business or what have you, you do whatever it takes for your employees. And he was like, well, I was thinking that, you know, I wanted to be an AP and I was going to be out of here, but you doing this meant so much to me. And I'm going, it's fine. It's totally fine. Then another thing I wanted to speak about is doing whatever it takes as far as teachers are concerned, that do whatever it takes. I have a phenomenal story, and she was our new teacher of the year in Katy. Brand new teacher, first year teacher, and she taught ESL, English as a second language, or, you know, English learners of other languages. And she had gone with her parents to a play in New York City called Come From Away. And she was just touched by it. She just was like, okay, Kara, can I do this? I'm going to contact the theater company, see if we can get these kids to the play. It's coming to Houston. I'm going, yeah, no problem. I talked with the theater company, paid for their tickets, what have you. They gave us a discounted rate. It was awesome. Got them pizza before, because a lot of these kids, their parents are working 2 and 3 jobs, and they didn't have the wherewithal to bring them back up to the school at 5 o'clock when it was time to load the buses. So we wrote grants, we talked to the theater company, and this teacher was so passionate about this project. They had talked about it. And again, Come From Away is about, well, it's about Beverly Bass, and she will forever be a hero of mine. And I've got pictures with her, the mayor of Gander, what have you, and it was centered around 9/11. And when the Twin Towers were hit by these terrorists, they shut down U.S. airspace. And so all the planes that were coming in to the United States were diverted. They were diverted to several places, and Gander was one of them. And Gander is a town in Newfoundland. And Newfoundland is an island off the coast of Canada. And this town went from a town of probably 7,000 to, it doubled in capacity overnight with all these planes. And so these planes come in, and the people of Gander fed them, clothed them, gave them a space to sleep. They'd been on planes for, over 24 hours. It was crazy. And Beverly Bass was one of the pilots that flew into Gander. And she was the first, and I'm so proud to say this, and I'm so proud to know her. And again, we're friends on Facebook, and she's an amazing lady. She was the very first female pilot American Airlines has ever seen, and you can look her up. Again, her name is Beverly Bass, and she's amazing. And part of the play is about her. And she's trying to land this plane in Gander, and there are already, I don't know how many planes were on the ground, and she's like, how am I gonna do this? This is crazy, I don't know how to land. But she landed the plane, and she and her passengers were stranded there for a while. But the people of the town of Gander in Newfoundland were so kind to these people that, again, they didn't want to be there, they wanted to get home. But again, American airspace was shut down. They were there for close to 2 weeks, and this play depicted her and the crew and everything. And what was so sweet is my ESL kids were like, well, again, the play's called Come From Away. And my kids were like, well, we felt like we came from away. I'm from Venezuela, I'm from Norway, I'm from, all over the world. And it's about welcoming people and making them feel special and important, and helping them to settle in and just know that you're going to be taken care of. We're going to be good. And so she had her kids write to the town of Gander. And again, this is years after 9/11. I mean, my gosh, it's 2020 now. But she had her kids write to the town of Gander. The mayor of Gander was so touched, and he was the mayor at the time this happened. He's been the mayor for quite a while. He was so touched by it, he wrote back and talked to my teacher and said, I'd like to meet these kids. These letters are amazing, and I'm putting them in the archives in our city hall. So we did. Then we got to talking about the play. How can we get these kids to the play? And, again, a lot of them haven't been to the formal theater. And we got them there. And it was incredible, these kids, because a lot of, all of the characters in the play are real people. And so kids were like, oh my God, that's Diane, that's Captain Bass, whatever. Well, what the kids didn't know, and we surprised them with, is we were all sitting in a section to watch the play. And Beverly Bass had contacted my teacher and said, my husband and I try to get to every performance we can of Come From Away. And we are just gonna happen to be in Houston the night that you guys come. Don't tell the kids. Oh my Lord. She and her husband walk in, the kids flip out. flip out. Like, whoa, Beverly Bass, oh my God. And she was so good and so kind to them. And not only did she stay at the place, signed autograph, I mean, they all wanted her autograph and everything else. She then contacted me and said, hey, there's I guess a TV station that's doing a documentary on Come From Away. Can we come to your school and film? And I'm like, sure. So we sent permission slips home with the kids, you know, what have you. And we told them, we didn't tell them that Beverly Bass and the mayor of Gander were going to come. We just said, hey, there are going to be some news reporters here talking about your experience of the play and, you know, what you thought. And they were like, okay, yeah, whatever. Oh my God. They walked into the classroom, the kids flipped out again, because again, it's not just Beverly Bass and her husband, it's the mayor of Gander. And what was so funny is the teacher and I, of course, are starstruck as well. And I'm going, you know what? I'm putting Gander on my bucket list to visit. And he was like, okay, come on to Gander. You can stay at my house and I'll screech you in. Well, what is screech you in? Screech you in is, there's a informal ceremony if you want to be a Newfoundlander. It's not official or anything, but it's funny. It's at the bar in Newfoundland, and they give you this really bad rum shot, and you have to drink it, and then you have to kiss a fish native to Newfoundland. And let me tell you something. I have talked to Sherry of Diamond Art Addiction, who lives in Canada. She's like, Kara, oh my God, if you're gonna do that, put something in your stomach because it's nasty. It's the nastiest stuff you've ever tasted. She goes, it may mess with you. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that's my next bucket list travel. But he was like, yeah, stay at my house. And the whole play was just like that. Stay at our house, come in, the light's on, we'll get you some tea, and it'll be fun. And I think, again, when the planes left finally from Newfoundland, I think there were some people that were really sad because of the hospitality shown by Gander in Newfoundland. But I was so glad to be able to bring it to our kids and pay for it. And again, because a lot of them couldn't pay for it, fine, I'll pay your ticket, get you a bus, what have you. And it was a lot of work on the part of this brand new teacher, and she was just tenacious about, yep, we're gonna get these kids to this play. And that is what I love about educators. They're tenacious, they're creative, they're passionate about what they do. And I will forever be grateful to all of the educators I've worked with. And believe me, there have been times that, you know, I've had superintendents, I need you to open another school. And I'm like, but I'm happy at my current school, what? But if I hadn't taken the opportunity, I would not have gotten to meet these incredible minds and these incredibly talented people that I got to work with and call them our teachers. And that's just one example of just a brand new teacher that made a vision happen. And that's just one example of our coaches that work tirelessly, hours and hours and hours of time. And they don't really say anything about it. They don't. They just do their job and move forward and don't cause drama and don't, you know, don't expect a lot of accolades in return. And so those are the stories I wanted to tell you tonight. This is a relatively short whip and chat because I just did a video. We've been moving stuff to the storage unit to get my craft room, and I'm a little tired. So I'm gonna let you go. And again, my progress on Lumina has been wonderful. I've loved it. I've loved every minute of it. And next week is the last week. And again, like when I did a collab with Mindy and Maritza, I'm sad because again, Brandy has become a very close friend. Again, Mystery of Diamonds. If you've not checked out her channel, I'll link it below. Go to her channel. She's an amazing person. I just love her, and she has, again, become a very close friend. All right, before I let you go, I'm going to tell you, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. This is the Principal Painter, and I am signing off. Hi guys, I am so sorry. I am back. I am an idiot. Sorry, I get nervous videoing. It never leaves me, but showed you the giveaway. One of Robin's tins, some stickers, cover minder, all kinds of stuff in this beautiful tin, and some candy. And who is the winner? Let me tell you who the winner is. And again, I had a random comment picker, and the random comment picker was Marlon Daniels, and it's DDA Secretary, Patty Yang. Woohoo! All right, Patty, you have won my tin that I really don't want to send to you, but I will. I will. And thank you for commenting and for putting your information in the Google Doc. And again, if you guys are new and just finding my channel and liking it, I'd love for you to subscribe, comment, because next week is gonna be the big Star Roar giveaway. So get ready for that. And just make sure that you comment on the video and put your information in the Google Doc. All right, bye again. Be kind. Blessings. See ya.